something, I know you are a small girl, and I know that your only aim is for everything to go on smoothly. But sometimes try the rest. Don't be carrying the whole matter. Don't be taking it. Yes, it's good to take our task seriously. Yes, it's good to take our decisions. You know, you even rule me completely out, and you're always taking it. And I will still stand there. Yes, I know that. Okay, sometimes I don't want to involve myself because of my temper and all that. But the way you are going about it as if it's only you. You're
Auntie, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And you have told me also about this. But this particular one, I asked you.
I asked you. Okay, see, do I have anything to say? At that moment, no. But then there was another thing you told your neck or something. What decision you wanted to make? I was thinking, okay, no, okay, auntie, look at what they said. Okay, what do you think now? You know, come back and ask me every single step because me, I cannot take any single step without involving you. You asked me. At least I don't know that, okay, we are working hand in hand. Because now when I want to ask questions, I don't know if it's only me. They're coming to ask questions too. I don't know how to explain it. The way you go about it, like, as in, like, I don't know how to feel like it's just you that is in charge. Like somebody tell you to do something, but like you still need to give the person feedback. As I say, go ahead, there's something that you should not give me feedback. Okay.
So the housemates finally had their diary session for the week, and it seems as though these pairs have a lot to talk about with Big Brother regarding their fellow housemates. The likes of DJ Flo and Ruthie, their session was just so hilarious, guys. It also happens to be the longest diary session so far, so good. This duo had a lot to spill to Big Brother as regards their observations about fellow housemates, as well as the issues they've had with certain housemates, certain pairs in the house. They went on to expose the double K pair. Yes, guys, they had a lot to say about this particular pair. Toby also tried exposing the Mbadwe twins. Yes, he has a mouthful to say about these twins. Also, the housemates had their first sponsor tax of the season. But before we delve into all of these juicy details, hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl P Samuel, and this is Bible PC. You all are especially welcome to my channel. For new subscribers, special hugs for you all. For returning subscribers, thank you all for coming. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you all for sticking to this channel. I love you all. Peace and love, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. Yeah, it's totally free. It costs nothing at all. Yeah, it doesn't cost a dime aside from few seconds of your time. So please do not forget to subscribe, like my videos as well, so YouTube can recommend my videos to more subscribers of like minds. Also, do not forget to share my videos to family and friends. So quickly, let's dive straight into our business of today. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been lots of conversations going on in Big Brother's house. There's also been a lot of conspiracy and plotting going up here and there, thereby dividing the house into several groups. Several altercations here and there, different complaints about Chinwe and how she's been all bossy and rude to most of the housemates and dividing the house and all of that. She has been spearheading all of this, and how she has been all angry about the housemates not nominating her during the head of house balloting because she wanted to spend some alone time, like she claimed, with a man. So apparently there's been this issue between Chinwe and Chinne. So Chinne was washing and Chinwe had come to order her to take away her clothes that she needed to wash in her usual rude manner. So we got to know about this from the Nelly pair during their diary section. They were telling it to Biggie, and Nelly was really upset that Chinwe was in a way rubbing her into it, because apparently her clothes were the clothes on the line when Chinne was washing. And before then, Nelly had explained to Big Brother that Chinne had come to meet her and had told her that she had not washed. Every other person in the house had been washing, and finally she had decided to wash, and she wants to remove Nelly's dried clothes and dry her own clothes. And Nelly had given her a go ahead, only for Chinwe to come and say Chinwe kept dry clothes on the line and to keep space for herself. When she's done washing, she was going to dry the clothes there. The conversation, the altercation was just, we were hearing bits and pieces of it. Like, it wasn't really clear, because what Nelly was really explaining to Big Brother wasn't what Chinwe had explained to Big Brother when she was having her own diary session. But we'll get into that, the details of that soon enough when I'm explaining Chinwe's own diary session. So moving on, Suge tried to have a conversation with Victoria because apparently everyone has been complaining about her in the house and her not being free and trying to build connections, going to have conversations with other her fellow housemates, you know, blend with them and, you know, settle in. So Suge has then tried to have a conversation with Victoria and speak to her, tell her to come out from her shell and then speak to people in the house, build connection, bond, and, you know, because that is the way you survive in the house and all of that, because you're in an enclosed space and you need people for you to survive in that house for the long period of time that you're going to spend in the house. You can't do it all by staying by yourself and, you know, all of that. And Victoria had thanked Suge and she had walked away. She had embarrassed Suge by walking out on him. So it was later on, for the second time, when she tried having a conversation with Suge. This time around, she was the one that started the conversation with Suge, that she had explained to him that the reason why she had walked out on him was because she overheard him talking to someone, and then he was describing her facial expression, and then he said that she had this stone cold face, this stone cold facial expression, stone cold look, as though she's angry, that she was always frowning, this or that. She has this stone cold face that will not even make anybody, that is actually not approachable, like nobody will want to approach her because of how she keeps her face all the time and all of that. And then Suge had explained to her that she wasn't the one they were talking about. They were talking about himself, that people were saying, people have been complaining in the house that Suge has this well put together cold facial expression, walking around the house as if he's all that bossy, not like bossy, like it's kind of proud, and, you know, he wears his ego on his sleeves and all of that. So they had apologized to each other, and then Suge had got talking to her about her coming out of her shell all over again, telling her things to do and things not to do. To some point, CJ actually had the same conversation with her afterwards, and he has said the same thing. And then she was expressing herself that she's not used to this kind of enclosed space, and she needs her privacy. And then they had asked her that, didn't you know you were coming to Big Brother's house when you auditioned? Or didn't you audition? Didn't you go through the process? Didn't you know? Haven't you been watching the show? Haven't you are you not friends with past housemates? Like, don't you know that this is how it's going to be? If you know that you cannot express yourself and be vocal about your emotions and talk to people, if you don't want to confide in people, then you can as well put on a pretty face, dress up in the house, and, you know, if that works for you, you do that. Just do something so people will know you're doing something. People need content. The viewers need content. The viewers need something from you. You need to put in effort to drive your ship, drive your pair, because it seems as though Shaun is the only one carrying the entire pair on his shoulders, and he's the one doing something in a ship with WANNI and all of that. So TJ had advised her and all of that, but then let's see how this advice goes, because it seems as though whenever you're talking to Victoria, you're talking into these ears and it's coming out immediately from the other ear. So let's see how it goes. At this point, I don't know what to say about Victoria, but I just feel like if she's still not comfortable, this is the second week, if she's still not comfortable, she should just seek voluntary exits and stop spoiling Shaun's game. I mean, that's the best advice I can give to her. Sis, if you're not comfortable in Biggie's house, if this is not what you bargained for, this is not what you're cut out for, you take voluntary exits. It hasn't killed anybody. So, moving on to the next. The Double K pair also had their diary session as well, and they had a mouthful to say to Biggie. The Double K pair is a combination of Kelly Ray and Cassia, and they roasted Chinwe. Because why will you be? Because you told people to vote for you, simply because you want to spend some alone time with your partner in the head of house condo, and because some of these housemates did not vote for you, because of course it is not your birthright. Even though you campaigned for vote and all of that, it's still left to them to vote for whoever they feel like is they feel like is worthy of being voted for as head of house. So you that have this kind of you know, uncultured behavior, uncouth behavior. You act so unmannered, you act so rude, and you talk to people anyhow. You don't even listen to suggestions. You don't listen to people's you always talk down on people. You always, when people are talking to you, you want to raise your voice, you want to talk, shut them up, and you know their point is invalid, your own point is the only point that is valid. So why do you think they want to pick you as head of house for the week? So why are you upset about it as though it is your birthright? Of course, this is Big Brother house. Everyone has a choice to make in picking who they want to lead them as head of house. So I see no reason why she was so upset, so downcasted, just talking and ranting. And you know, I don't know if she had asked the double K pair to vote for her or something, but they were just over it. They were sick and tired of it. But then they did not want to show that in the house because they did not want people to put them up, because they are actually also up for eviction, and they wouldn't want the housemates to vote them out. So no one wants to step on anyone's toes, so they are just keeping their cool and keep it quiet. But they are over it, guys. They've had it up to here. They had to vent to Big Brother, and you know, they had a mouthful to say. Chinne of the Ndi Nne pair had a provocative outburst at Nne and Niece, which was so uncalled for. Guys, I felt like entering into this TV and using something to stone her. Like, I don't understand. This is not your father's house. You are coming to this place, you're carrying respect, you're trying to stifle your niece, trying to reduce her to nothing because you're an aunt and she's your niece and she has to respect you and then run everything by you, because as the head of house you should lead and not her. But because you're allowing her to lead, not because she has first class, but because you know you have anger issues, you don't want to, you know, have an altercation with any of the housemates. So because of that, you are allowing your niece to lead instead. But then her leading is making you feel like feel less of yourself. So you want her to run everything by you, and if possible, collect permission from you before she can do anything. Because of course you think that she's doing things, she's not running things by you because she's got a first class, and then using it to buttress your point, you know, to hold it against her because in your words, because she's small and you also went to school. Guys, are you hearing what I'm hearing? Like, I don't understand. If not for Nne, and at this point she has been putting in her best and everything to ensure that they win this their wage attack, I would have said they should vote these people out. They should go to their father's house and go and be looking for respect, because this is not what we are looking for in Big Brother's house. I just feel as though this woman is going to spoil this girl's game, but I just can't wait for them to go further in the game, to forge ahead in the game, and then when it will get to a point where they would have to split up and play the games individually. Let's see this girl shine. Let me see her outshine her aunt, because she's the one leading this pair and not her aunt. Because I don't understand what they are doing at this point. You came to Big Brother's house to look for respect. So Chinne had a provocative outburst at Nne because of the way she was executing the tax. Like Chinne claims, Nne did not run her suggestions by her before she went to announce to the housemates and before carrying out the her duties as head of house. And Nne, in her defense, said she ran everything by her aunt. She even ran it by her twice. She does not understand why her aunt is saying she did not run it by her, this and that. And it was just so painful and hurtful to watch, because Nne was like, auntie, but I did this, auntie, I did that. She was almost in tears because this auntie just kept going at her, just going on and on and on. And she cannot do this with any member of the house, with other members of the house that she has had issues with too. I'm 100% she cannot even try it with Chinwe. Chinwe will give it to her back, and that's what I'm waiting for. Because at this point, they are both like a ticking time bomb, and they might go off at each other at any point in time. So I would like to see that how that pans out. I would like to really see if they will throw blow. This was the height of gaslighting and oppression. Like, she literally crossed the line, and she was so ruthless about it. It was more like a transfer of aggression. Of course, we know Nne is a sweet lady, cool, calm, smart, and collected. But then this whole dynamic is terrible. She shouldn't have come with her aunt at all. Even though her aunt claims that she has been auditioning for the past 8 years. she shouldn't have. It's ruining her game because she's one of the smartest. Of course, we've already established the fact that she finished with a first class in business administration, and she has sweet ideas. She has cool ideas, guys. Like this lady is smart. She has been coming up with lots of ideas in the execution of this wager tax, because they are trying so hard to win during this their regime. Guys, at this point, I can't help but feel sorry for Nne. Honestly speaking, I can't help but feel sorry for her. Moving on, so Michky went on a ranting spree. Guys, it was as if this guy was fighting with himself, because I did not see the people he was fighting with. We did not see them. He was talking about SHAUN, WANNI. He was just dragging them for nothing. The people you were dragging, when they were, you cannot even go and face them. Like, you cannot go off one-on-one with them, but you're talking about them, you're dragging them, you're saying vile things about them, saying how much does SHAUN have, which power does he have. They should look at his physique and look at SHAUN's physique, who looks more fit. This guy was legit fighting with demons, unknown demons that we did not know about, that we did not see. He was fighting with his demons. This guy legit went on a ranting spree, and all I could see is inferiority complex, because what does SHAUN have safe? What does he have? Is it that his nonsense English, his accent? Is it by accent? How much does he have in his account? You see, look at me, look at him, look at his body, look at his physique. Let's be that. So apparently the housemates had their first sponsored tax of the season, in which the mayonnaise team had won. The mayonnaise team consisted of the beta pair, the checkers pair, as well as the Mbadwe twins. And they had won this tax. It was a cooking tax, cooking and a presentation, and it's run into the night, guys. So I did not really follow it till the end, because it was late at night. So I didn't watch it till the end, but I just got to know the winners from catching up and all of that. So they had won this tax. And before then, during their grouping session, while they were grouping, Biggie had asked the housemates for a representative. So apparently, Mickey and his partner Fairme and his pair, they had found themselves in the same group as Shantoria pair, consisting of Victoria and SHAUN, as well as the WANNI x Ndi pair, consisting of the WANNI x Ndi twin. And Mickey had excused himself to go ease himself, and while he was away, Biggie had asked the team, the group, who they wanted to be their group leader, and WANNI had said SHAUN, and no one had anything to say about that. No one has opposed that, no one disputed that, and they went on with it. So Mickey had returned from the restroom, and then he had realized that, I don't know, they didn't show us if they actually had a conversation prior to that, the deliberation or something. So Mickey had returned, and he started ranting and was like, why would they pick SHAUN when he is there? They didn't even at least put the discussion to a vote before they appointed a leader or something. Why would they just pick SHAUN? Is it because of this, that SHAUN is not even and they had said the reason why they had picked SHAUN is because of he looks more athletic and more agile and all of that. And Mickey wasn't having it at all. It was like, why would they pick SHAUN? Is he not here too? He's more athletic and more muscular. He's more built than SHAUN. So why would they pick SHAUN? That why? And even that, and he started dragging SHAUN and WANNI. Started dragging them. That even that WANNI said, because she's massaging his ego, she's massaging his balls and all of that. So he feels as though he's this. How much does he have to? This guy went on ranting and ranting and ranting. Even his partner that was ranting too, and Zion kept calming him down. And the fact that none of them could tell him the truth actually pissed me off. Like, guy, this is just a game. Like, why are you taking the pee? Like, you were not even here. Just kept ranting and ranting and announcing and this and that. So the Zion that you're explaining to, Zion was a team leader in his own group, consisting of the Zinwe pair and other pairs that I can't really remember their are the pairs right now, but Biggie has also asked them who they wanted as their group leader, and Chinwe had nominated a baby, and nobody had disputed that. They all went on with it, and that was that. So why is Mickey's own different? Like, it wasn't even there when they picked. So why is he all over the place dragging? And guys, this guy was just legit fighting himself. He even went as far as calling Shaun a simp. Called him a simp for nothing. For Ruthie and DJ Flo's diary session, they said a lot, guys. They said a lot. They started with roasting Suge. They said Suge was suging about. They calmed down. They explained Suge's strategy as him trying to play all the girls in the house, forming hot guy, forming man's hot. Man's not hot. His one is man's hot. Was forming hot cake. All the girls are dying for him, trying to bring their heads together and put them in a trapezium and start, so they'll fight over each other, and probably that's his strategy, that's his game plan. But the way they were dissecting this guy, dicing him, and subtracting and adding him together, they were dividing him. They slaughtered him. Cause I don't know what these guys were saying. They were like, to me, I think it's all in Ruthie's head. She's just, yes, Suge has made advances, like she claims, at her, and they said he likes Nelly as well. He likes Nelly, of course. We've seen him with Nelly a couple of times. And then there is Mayor in the mix, and then there is it's more or less like a trapezium, because they went further to drag Nelly. That Nelly is busy playing with all the guys in the house, seducing them. She has moved to SHAUN. She keeps going here and there. That is more or less like Nelly is liking all the guys that she's liking. Guys, I don't know what to say about this. So apparently, Suge likes Nelly, and he also likes Ruthie. He keeps going to Ruthie and say, I see a connection between us, but we'll talk about it later. Nelly will be, Ruthie will be like, let's talk about it now. You say, no, we'll talk about it later. When the time is right to talk about it. He will move to Nelly, and he will do the same thing. So they've clocked this guy's game. Like, he's not trying to pursue anything, but then he's at the same time trying to pursue something. So they've clocked his game, guy. And also Mayor, I think Mayor is also playing a game. Apparently, he is the custodian. He and his partner, and Toby Forge. They are the custodians for this week, and everyone is at their mercy because they have this blue scroll, and we don't know what is in the scroll yet. If it will be save and replace, or evict someone, or we don't know. So everyone in Biggie's house has been working on eggshells, trying to please this duo. They've been trying to be friends with them, massaging their ego, trying to be close to them and all of that. And guys, it's just been a lot. Biggie's house has been chaotic. Drama everywhere, drama overload. This duo in the diary, during their diary session, going back to DJ Flo and Ruthie, they left this Suge that they were dragging. Then they moved to the double cape there. So apparently they've clocked that this duo, Kelly Ray and Cassia, they are actually a couple. They've caught them several times. So they were telling Biggie about it, and they were so funny with it. They were just laughing about it, and there were like several occasions they've caught them during their wager tax, last week's wager tax, when they were talking about our love for each other. Then she quickly corrected herself to our love. Then countless times during the party, your pool party and Saturday night party, that they had caught them and gravitating towards each other, and they were dancing, and Cassia was grinding and whining on a man, and then they had realized that, oh, they are getting carried away, and then they had separated again. So these people have been watching this duo for a while now, and they finally exposed them. But I think they're actually not 100% sure yet, but they need somebody to confirm it to them. But then they've clocked and exposed the Kelly Ray and Cassia duo. So let's see how this goes. Moving on. And then Ruthie finally complained to Big Brother about Nelly, and she had said that she tried having conversations with Nelly on multiple occasions, and Nelly had ignored her. She had snubbed her even when they were at the kitchen and they were both cooking, that Nelly had snubbed her. And it seems to be as though there is cold war between these housemates, these girls, like more like a rivalry, a silent rivalry. As a result of this, Ruthie has been fueling the discord between Chinwe and Nelly, as well as WANNI ex Ndi Nne. So they are building up a group, like a caucus. They are building up a hate group against hate campaign against Nelly, and trying to, you know, shred her to pieces. So they placed her on the chopping block. They've been dicing her into pieces, like bits and pieces. They started with her butt, saying all she knows how to do is shake her booty up and down, plastic but so apparently we all know that Nelly had surgery done. So I don't know why a group of ladies will be body shaming another lady when Chinwe is actually not, or she also had some work done to her body. So I don't know, these ladies, I don't know, they were so vicious with it. The twins also claim that Nelly has been gravitating towards Shaun, more like she has been all touchy with him. And we noticed that Nelly is actually a very touchy person, because we've seen the way she touches Cassia's husband, Kelly Ray. Like whenever she's laughing, she's always, you know, rubbing his back, always all this all those kind of laugh. Even me, I don't like those kind of laugh. If you do it to me, I will take you. What is that? So she has been, they've noticed it, and then Andy had said in her own diary session, when they were having their diary session with BBnaija, she had complained about it, and Andy has decided, they've declared war against Nelly, and now she has decided that she was going to go after Suj. And since her sister is with Shaun and her sister cannot do it, she will do it. Since she's not with anyone in the house, she's going to go after Suj. She's going to be all touchy and all lovey-dovey with Suj. So let's see how this drama and chaos goes. Right? So the twins further complained to Biggie about Mickey and how he has been assassinating and slandering their character. And they've been like, he likes Andy and wants to have a strategic ship with her, but then he doesn't like the twins' rudeness. Also, he doesn't like WANNI, which is Andy's twin. He doesn't like her. So because of that, he has been going around the house talking about them, saying all manner of rubbish about them, even talking about her relationship, WANNI's relationship with Shaun. He has been assassinating their character, chanting all manner of shit about it. But then if you like somebody, why not go, okay, you know these girls, they are a twin and you cannot separate them. Either you go through a twin, WANNI, and try talking to her to help you talk to her sister, or you do some, you know how guys do it now, act for service, and you know all these things. You do it for her instead of going through corners and spreading lies. You were spreading lies, telling people that actually the girl fancies you and Andy fancies you, but she's not going after you because of her sister's overprotectiveness. That her sister is in a relationship with Shaun, but she does not want Andy to be in a relationship or in a ship in the house. That she wants them to be together, always together, like wants Andy to be a third wheel in a relationship with Shaun. And Zinwe, because I don't tire. The drama is too much. People have started ordering food in Big Brother's house. So apparently, Chinwe had made soup for herself and her gang. after eating from it, they had kept the rest somewhere. They eat it somewhere and it had gone bad. Guys, hunger is real. There is no food. Yes, people made soup and you allowed the soup to go bad. Is that not wickedness? That's the height of wickedness. And some people have not eaten in the house, yet you are hiding food and allowing it to go bad. You guys know that food is scarce. If you guys don't win this your wager tax for this week, just know that now don't finish. Everyone in the house literally tired of Chinwe's drama. Everyone, like, if not everyone, almost, aside from our clique and our group, almost everyone is legit tired. So during their diary session, Chinwe was complaining about a lot of people. She had a lot to say. She kept saying, I'm feeling sick, I'm tired. But she did all the talking. And the fact that Zion always allows her to do this, I don't even understand. Zion allows her to do whatever the heck she likes. And it's always in her corner. So it will not seem as though he's against her, because she's just going to get angry all over again. That was the reason why she was mad at him initially the other day. And then she's acting like she's a god. She knows how this voting process is going to go. And they are going to evict Nelly. Anybody that she does not like is going to get evicted. Like, she's the one that is in charge. She's in the viewer's mind. She's the one voting outside the house. Or I don't even know what she's feeling like. Like, probably one of the organizers from the show. At this point, I don't know what Chinwe is feeling like. She feels she can easily predict. And wherever she predicts is going to go home. It is in her hands. It is in her pocket. So during their diary session, she had finished Nelly. She went further to tell Big Brother that Nelly does not put in anything when they are having their wager tax preparations. But then she keeps objecting and cancelling every suggestion that every other member of the house is bringing and giving to suggesting. Every suggestion an housemate brings up, she'll be like, no, we shouldn't do it that way, cancel it, or this, or she does not understand. Then after explaining and explaining for a while, like, more like she's calling dumb head, a dullard, someone that does not understand. She went further to say maybe Biggie should bring a dancing competition, a twerking competition. Maybe that's where they will see her. In other words, saying the only thing that Nelly knows how to do is shake her bum bum everywhere. She further talked about Chinne, the troublesome auntie head of house. And then she had made some valid points. She was appealing to Big Brother about how Chinne had tried to suppress Nne and her suggestions and her reign as head of house, trying to oppress her, trying to make, even downplayed her first class. You know, it's an achievement to graduate with a first class in any university in Nigeria. If you know how Nigerian education is, you will know it is a huge privilege to graduate as a first class student. First class honors, na hot cake. And then Chinne was trying to, like, tell her niece Nne that she should do this, she should do that. I have mentioned that earlier on. But then she went further to talk about how her own version of the washing story, when she was trying to wash and Chinne had spread her dry clothes on the rope and used it to keep space for herself while she was still washing. And then she has been washing since, like Chinwe said, that Chinne has washed before. And then she had heaped clothes into the washing machine and had kept them there for nobody to use them, as if she's in her father's house. At this point, we don't know who is telling the truth. We don't know the side of the story because we actually did not watch that part. They did not show it to us when all of this was happening. So we really don't know who is at fault, if she's actually saying the truth, because from Nelly's point, it was actually her clothes that were there, and Chinne had told her about it, that she would like to dry her clothes after washing because she has not washed since and all of that. But what Chinwe was explaining was that it was Nne's clothes that were on the rope line, or Chinne's clothes, dry clothes, that she had used it to secure space for herself. And when she had told her that she wanted to wash, she didn't answer. and then she had gone into the house and had told WANNI ex Ndi about it, and those ones had come out to come and drag Chinne. All of those drama, the organizers of the show, the cameraman did not show us. All of those drama happened in the house, and we got to hear it from other housemates during their diary session. We didn't get to watch it. So lastly, I'll be talking about the Chantoria pair. They were the last to have their diary session, and surprisingly, Victoria was doing all the talking, and I like the fact that SHAUN allowed her. She was expressing herself. At some point, she was laughing and giggling with Big Brother. She just kept talking, going on and on. She was more expressive, and she was forgetting her emotions, and basically everything that has been going on in there. It was as if Big Brother knew that finally she's coming out of her shell. So Big Brother gave her the floor and allowed her to keep talking and talking, and that is where I hold it for today. In case I missed out on any part, you can just comment that in the comment section, and I would talk about it. We can have a conversation about it in the comment section. So guys, this is where I hold it for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Au bye, good night, peace and love. Do not forget to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, comment your thoughts down below, share my videos to family and friends. Also turn on post notification bell button to be amongst the first set of people to see my videos each time I post a new one. Bye guys. Adios. Deuces. Over.